All right, we should be streaming now. Um, should be live. I don't know if anyone's watching, but um, we'll see as we go. Yeah. Um, yeah, trying to practice. I've played 100 and where's my results tab? I've played 115 games on this deck list, with only one change during that time. So feeling pretty good. But might as well keep playing. Not going to get worse. Yeah, we'll do a draft as well. Hey, we do have a viewer. We got Drake 1 over 128. Are you like the 128 siblings? You're one of them. Are you the oldest sibling? The chat was very small. I wonder if I can make it bigger. I don't know. Can you hear Ian, Drake? Make sure it's all functional. Maybe. Let me stream my screen for you, Ian, so you can see what the hell I'm talking about. Otherwise, you could, but I think there's probably a small delay. All right, I'll share. If my computer or internet starts eating shit, I will. You can watch the stream then. Okay, you've seen this tech or not yet? Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get my reps on it. This is the list, the first list I've put it into. Um, but I need a gravy counter card. And I think it's between this and invert. The only other card I would consider is the third morph, which I would like, but space is tight. Um, and I really liked Looming Doom so far because it supports the game plan where you set up and kill them like a fatigue deck. It pays off that game plan directly, whereas invert kind of draws away from that game plan and draws you more towards like mid-range attrition. Um, and I liked that you only need one copy of it because Sonata collects it for you. So putting one in the sideboard feels like having four, which is really cool. I found that most games that I play against Gravy, I win just by combo killing them, like a fatigue deck. And Looming Doom doesn't come up that often, but I think that Invert would be worse in its slot for this deck. Otherwise, a third morph would maybe be better, but I mean, this is really cool. And if you play it, even if you don't do the cool creepers tech, if you just play it and eat 6 rune chance, and your opponent is on 6 life, they just die. It takes a while, but they just die. Um, they need life gain, or they just can't get out of it, which I think is great. Oh, not the gravies. They love their armor so much. Um, but I had considered running it into other decks, but I won't be practicing that for this season. But maybe after the season, I'll see if it is like runnable into other fatigue decks. Although if any deck has Aura Destruction, this card's instantly not playable. Um, Everything else is pretty similar to what I've been playing. Um, Still just very Mordred Sonata focused. Not playing any sort of secondary game plan for anti-fatigue. I'm just trying to explode really, really big. I think there are a lot of cards you can play to play around Ripple, but I think focusing on Mordred helps anyway, because if you play Mordred, then you get to play the game as normal. What was your list like for Nationals? Hmm. Yep. 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 Oh yeah, Scepter's so good into Gravy. Unreal. Um, what do you play it into? Because I play it into so many decks right now, and it's really good into Gravy, I felt. Yeah. Yeah. So good against Puffin. Oh yeah. No. Yep. That's true. Yeah. Drake asked if we are playing Scepter in the place of Flail or alongside of it. I play it alongside Flail fairly, not often, but like more often than you might think. But usually it's replacing Flail for me. What about you, Ian? Do you play both ever? It's really good. Yeah. Yeah. I think if you're running both, it's usually to hedge against fatigue or aggro. And then you're not going to use one of them, but you need both just in case you want the other. So like, I think Gravy's the exception to this, where against Gravy, you can use Flail to kill the little allies at the end of turns, and you can use Scepter to keep stacking and kill the little allies, which is really helpful. but into a deck like I used to run it into Mario, but not anymore. It's helpful against a deck like that to go in imagining it's aggro, which it usually is, but if they try and fatigue, you have the backup plan of Scepter. For Mario specifically, they've gotten a lot more aggressive and a lot less uh, blue heavy, a lot less able to fatigue. So I ended up cutting Scepter from that matchup. But if you are worried about fatigue, I think you can run both. You lose the power of the book, but you get the flexibility of both weapons. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, like, the deck can high roll really hard, but I think your average aggro game, you win, like you're saying. Um, and if they try and fatigue you, it gets better for them if their deck can support it, which it sometimes can't, um, depending on what they have. I mean, they've got a fair few yellows, but if you count Shelter as a blue, they probably only have 15 or so blues. Mm. Yeah, 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 for sure. That's their own damn prerogative. They can do whatever they want with their wasting their good matchups to play against us. Who needs to beat Vynnset? Like, what are you gonna do? Friends, right? So, you only ran reduced to rune chant. Is that what you're saying about cutting defensive cards as well? Yeah. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoever draws more malefics typically wins. God, no wonder Vincent had such a terrible conversion. You're all infighting and took each other out. Yeah, yeah. That's what happened to me last year at Nationals a little bit. I had Victor round one and two. And this was in early high seas meta where Victor was quite bad. There was, I think, eight in the room of like several hundred players, and I've managed to get two in a row. That was bad. Hopefully that doesn't happen this year. Although I think that we are actually not that bad into Victor unless they draw multiple ripples or hit a good pummel. Keep it secret, keep it safe. No, no. They don't have space. The deck is tight already. But yeah, then you're losing like your gravy matchups and stuff. Yeah, it's interesting you said because you don't run haunting into Victor or Gravy, but I've found that Sync is so good into current fatigue decks. A lot of the like fatigue quote unquote that we're facing right now is actually fairly aggressive. Like Victor's fairly aggressive. If you give him the space, he can like definitely swing decent crush cards at you. And the sync blows really help. So like this deck, I put in 12 cards when I sideboard it, and I only have three sets of anti-fatigue cards. So I bring in Beseech, Mordred, and then the two Morvrians and the Oblivion are like a set of three. And I don't want to run the extra Rune Gate. I don't want to run Succumb. So I'm onto a D-React, and Sync is a really good D-React into those type of decks. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I did play Haunting back a year ago or whatever, but I grew to hate that card. Because I would like be playing against a Mario and they're doing their big turn or whatever, and you hold it for the flick, and then they just Arsenal a card, and they never like finish their turn. So like I found that I really didn't like the fact that you couldn't Arsenal haunting. And it just felt really wasteful a lot of the time. So I think that I would right now not put haunting back in my list, even if I wanted to counter like um Mario flicks. I would put it back in if Syndra was good, because like they're always doing the thing. Watching on YouTube, I can't who you're talking to. Oh no, we can't hear. Hey Ian, why can we not hear Ian? It's my OBS shows your audio meters, so they should be able to hear you. Oh no, everyone thinks I'm crazy. I'm talking to no one. Oh my gosh. Okay, how do I make this? I know, right? I'm going crazy. I'm speaking to imaginary friends. Just like Vynnset. Oh no, I can't believe it. How do I make them hear? I don't know. Um, hmm. Let me troubleshoot this. And if I can't figure it out in 5 minutes, we'll just play on. Um, here. Yes. I wonder. If you're still there, Drake, I'm gonna play music very softly, which should come through the same channel as what Ian is coming through. Let me know if you can hear that. And then I'll know if it's a Discord problem or an OBS problem. Hopefully Drake is still here and didn't leave because I'm crazy. Surely. Okay. What were we talking about? Oh, sync and haunting. I think that for me, if I ever sync and I draw a card that doesn't help me, or I feel like the turn went poor, I just think that like I'm never going to sync a card that I can use to win the game. So if I sync and draw bad, it's not actually worse. It's pretty hard to sync a bad card and get a worse card because if there was that much risk, you probably just wouldn't sync it. Drake says okay. Must be a big delay. Someone had this problem on the OBS forums. So check your track setup, advanced audio properties. Ensure both desktop and mic have track 1 checked. Oh. Okay. I vaguely know what this means. Audio? Advanced audio properties. Okay. Advanced. Track setup. Uh, OBS still shows it picking up. It's recording both audio sources. Make your first audio device default, and your second, if you record with earphones, make the second device your earphones, and then audio comes back. What the fuck are we talking about, guys? um, Unfortunately, I don't know. So I'm gonna talk to Ian, and I guess I'll look crazy. I will see if I can fix this before the next stream, though. Yeah, you're the troubleshooting guest. Okay. No, no. To me, yes. You can say whatever you want because no one else will hear it. You can tell me all of your secrets. Yeah, I think that right now, if I wanted to target Mario, I would play Shelter and not Haunting. But I don't own Shelter, and I don't care strongly about the matchup. Like, I think it's not that bad. Okay. Ziggy is interesting. I've been playing Flail and Grimoire because they don't have very much armor, but I do want the Arcane Barrier and anti-fatigue that uh, Grimoire provides, and then my standard anti-fatigue plan. You could consider running the extra poppers into the matchup, but I kind of just think that Sync is better because you can Arsenal it. Pretty good hand. Have you never played this matchup? That's crazy. Alright, they're on Aphrodite, which means this will not be nearly as hard. Could consider taking damage and then culling their final card away. And then we also get a Ponder. It's kind of cute, but I don't think it's actually worth it. Because they would get a Ponder as well, so actually that doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, so I'm taking damage, but I could set a Ruin in Banish. But then the Clear Conscience would put... I guess it would put the one of these cards on the bottom. Is my opponent alive? For now. For now. Yeah. So you've never played against this matchup, Ian. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, the mirror is... Oh, God. Wow, that's not a lot. The opponent just plays Spectra and passes? They're wasting 3 cards? Sorry, you can continue telling me. Yeah, I used to have a very solid win rate into the mirror. Um, but I think that Vynnset, the deck has changed and it's less fatigable, which means that you as Vynnset cannot fatigue Vynnset reliably, which you used to be able to really good actually. Um, and the other problem is that Vynsets on a whole have gotten much better. So I'm playing against people who are actually good at the hero, which wasn't always the case. This is a nice hand. We get to go double go again and then flail the Spectra Aura probably. Especially since I've got battle on one. Unfortunately, we can't get our Rune Gate triggers because Spectra will close the chain and oh, actually, how does that work if the current attack isn't targeting Spectra? I guess it is on the chain and then it leaves. Hmm. Okay. Nice. Unfortunately, we have to close the chain here to play more. But we will get the banish off of Ruin, which I think is good. Um, And we do get to threaten Morve, which is pretty nice. Especially for a deck that has so many auras. Like, if they have a ward 1 in hand somewhere, they're going to probably have to give me armor. I've got AB2 here for Aphroditeus. But if I ever crack Vexing, I won't. Not a big problem. Aphroditeus is pretty weak. I just have to be aware if I go sub 10, I might just die. Okay, another D-React. Yep. Fair enough. Are they playing Reality Refractor? Yeah, that version seems significantly better to me. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. I would like to filter this Annihilation with Crown at some point, but I don't want to do it if I'm not going to get any value out of it. So I think I'm just going to IPV Beseech this turn. And then next time we draw a Go Again card, we can go triple wide. Oh, that's pretty good too, actually. Ripple is really... Oh, okay. So this is just another setup then. This is total... Oh, I picked the wrong one. Let me go back. Let me go back. Thank you. Okay. We went back one too many steps. That's fine. That's one of those mistakes that's like really easy to make on Talishar and really hard to make in paper, is saying the... yeah. Although, the thing that got me the other day was that I said peace, but you can't activate Scepter of Pain under peace, actually. You have to press... You have to want war if you're going to activate Scepter. Which is interesting. I not considered that. What do they set up? Okay, don't really care. We get to crank out a bunch of auras, and then hopefully draw a Mordred at some point. Just have all the Malefics. No Mordred yet. I think this is a turn to be happy to crown and gamble for something good. Clear Conscience. Do I want the Eulogy to pair with Cull? I think I'd rather just have DRE. Opponent keeps putting Ward on the board, which means nothing. I do miss playing against these types of illusionists. Like, Enigma was a hard deck because she was really fatigue oriented, but not nearly as hard as she should be considering what she did. This is... Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So scared of Ripple Away here. Playing Warmongers, which is odd. I guess Warmongers is kind of good against, what deck did I hear it was good against? Victor? No, it's Gravy. It's kind of good against Gravy. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'll just play a smallish turn, because we can't just wait forever. And if they have it, they have it. What do we grab? Dairy can double cull, which is cool. Not that scared of them though. We'll get a yellow whale. We'll see. Do we lose 5 value? No, we get all our value. Sweet. Yeah. I say that one extra loud because I really want them to discard in response to the incantation. So much better for us. Oh, that's hot. Or like in response to a dirge or a envelop in darkness, if your opponent will uh, use their ripple, then it's pretty good to just pass. Pretty big overcrowded block. Nice 4 block. Yeah. So unfortunately, I will be culling my own sink here, but I can live with that. Auric shards. They're playing like a draft deck. What are they doing? Yeah. Okay, still not drawing go again cards. Oh, they really like Clear Conscience. Okay, well, I think we can go back to waiting. At least one more turn. Yeah, Clear Conscience is their disruptive thing. Warmongers is fine. Yeah. Oh, we're still not drawing it. That's fine. Can't hold on forever. um, so we can use creepers to double gate, which you might have to because I don't want to die. Yeah. Yeah. So if I block an AB with one of these, I take the same amount of damage if I double block. So fragment's weird. I guess this protects me from auric shards slightly better. A really good draft deck with majestic reactions. Considering this has Pierce Reality too, it looks very similar to the Armory deck. And they don't have a weapon, which is sweet for us. So, don't have any way to turn on DRE. Probably not swinging that. Probably just Deathly Whale into Deathly Delight is good. Please no Ripple. It's not the end of the world if they have it, because we can dirge one of our own Malefics. Or crack Quillhand, or not Creepers. Like, there's options. Wow. The Shara play no blocks. And Balance, which does nothing. Yeah. I don't understand the goal here. It's the way James White intended, though. Yeah, three problem classes plus lightning, which has already proven itself to LL two times round. Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, we didn't get to Mordred with all those malefics at any point. We basically used them all up. Yeah, and it's still going to pair well with the second whale or Quillhand or whatever. And opponent is taking damage this turn, which is nice. Um, if we manage to draw another really bad hand next turn and we lose creepers, then we're going to be in trouble. But otherwise, I think we're fine. But they don't do anything. Nah, I'm a believer in the DREs. Yeah, yeah. I think that every player chooses their spot differently. Wow. Interesting, interesting. Sink below at least pitches into creepers, which is nice. Yeah. I think we can keep creepers here because we can play the dirge. Um yes. If they take one, I can guarantee the second. Although if they take one, they usually take in two. Yeah. Yeah. This hand also can play DRE and then grab Cull or a Deathly Whale, which is pretty cool. Okay. Whoa. They've got so much floating they could have used AB with. Oh, they want to do a flicker. Hmm. Could you ever Grimoire here? Grimoire, double action point, closed chain, 4 is DRE. Closed chain again, Dirge, and then like a red whale. So that's 10 more damage, 9 more damage, 19 more damage. Actually, I think I believe in that. Yeah, double Funeral Moon. Yeah, actually, I think I believe in this. Yeah, true. Why can't I change it? Oh, I can change them down here. Yep. This is why you run Haunt into the D decks. Like 1 in 20 games, it just wins you the game. It's so good. Um, cool. You get your fourth lightning flow, I guess. Yep. And then when we close chain, we get 2 rune chance, and we can fetch a thing. So I guess we could fetch a Funeral Moon, and then we wouldn't have to play Dirge. It depends on how low our opponent goes, because we might be threatening lethal. And we still have Quill Hand. Oh yeah, that's so dead. Yep, you can do that, opponent. Probably shouldn't have flickered. You probably should have just blocked 3 more. Yep, close chain. Go get a red whale and whatever. Why went the Spanish? We're having Talishar issues. Gotta love Talishar. I mean, we do love Talishar. Talishar's great, but there we go. Yeah. Have you ever? I don't know if you play on Talishar often, but sometimes you can reload the page like I just did, and you come back, and it doesn't recognize you as the person that was in that game, and it just makes you a spectator. Um, that's so stupid, right? Just anyway. This game, we drew very poorly. We drew really good for the first few turns, all the Malefics, and then we didn't draw payoff, and we still managed to make it happen, which I think is really good. Yeah. I've played to the Cecilio list. I need more practice into the, why are we having this? Yeah, into the, specifically the combo variant that plays Aether Flare. Because I've played into a lot of the kind of mid-rangey arcane decks that just play good value arcane cards. And I obviously have a lot of practice into the old school lists. But I haven't played much into the highly combo variant, and it did get me by surprise the one time I had played against it. Okay. Into Mario Electron All My DRX and Succumb and Beseech. Consider running Destruction, but honestly, I just want less gates. Yeah, and when they do Arsenal, it is often D-Reacts and traps. Some Mario lists run up to like 8 or 10 D-Reacts. 2 sets of 4s and then a few traps. Things like Sigil can come out of Arsenal as well, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, they pitched Spinneret, which reads to me like they probably have another one. Because no one pitches Spinneret on turn 1. I think I want to keep Ruin. Um, Arsenaling Sink Below feels pretty good here. If we want to take a little setup turn. Okay, they're going to Spinneret now. But they're not going to attack. Okay. Okay. Since I roll Funnel Web, I think Arsenaling Sink is super good because we don't allow them the mask reroll. Do I want a Rune Blood? Yes. Yeah. And also, if I draw Deathly Whale, I really want to be able to resolve it. Okay, so this turn we're trying to sink into an attack, and if we don't, it gets a little awkward. Oh yeah, yeah. Any blood deck card's good for sure. That is very strange. So this can give +3, but it can't give the banish text. Cool. Yeah. So even if they're doing something weird and they play like pummel, I guess I'm not fine unless like none of the reacts work on this. Shred? I think I'm just going to double the react. I don't believe in shred here. True, true, true. Alright, I don't play bad cards like surgical extraction. So now there's a little awkward here. We might as well sink it. Um. Okay. Not the worst hand. We still get to play the game. Not being able to resolve it is slightly awkward. Because we don't have enough rune chance. Oh, right. Forget about the incantation. Um, yeah. I should have thought about that more, but I don't hate the playline still. Because keeping Beseech lets us pay life on Ruin, which is nice. Yeah, I don't want to set up too greedily against Mario. I do respect the deck's ability to like 16 you out of nowhere, and I really hate that happening. Okay. Hmm. My strategy is typically that I try and use the first few turns to kind of suss out if they're going to block or take damage, and then if I need to, I take a turn off in the mid game and use face to not die. Um, but I do like the idea of setting up early and then always being ready to exploit them. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. They do. Yeah, they have Tunic. This will be put as a video on the channel later. Hey, Captain, you finally made it. No live? Yay! Yeah, yeah. I think we disconnected for a second, but we're back. Yes, this will be a. Oh, they have to go. Okay, well, could you concede then, so I don't have to stain my record? Whatever. Because I do actually look at my Talishar stats, and I know that they're wonky as hell because of stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. I try not to you know, get any confidence from them or anything like that, but it is good to look and think like, oh, I actually have played 10 games into Gravy and won 9 of them. Like into mediocre Gravy, it's fine. Which I think is roughly what I've actually got. Gravy, 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 gravy. 9 out of 12. Very respectable. But these are not the best gravies. Okay, Kasai. Kasai's a meta hero. Kind of. I mean, people are playing her. So into Kasai, I think I love running Scepter because Flail will never get them through Dynamos. This is a great any Dynamos deck. I just put Scepter in over Flail. Yeah, sure. Back in the highly mid range Ian Shu meta. Do you still run Grasp? Because I played it for a long time and I found I really loved it, and I had to cut it again. Do you still play it? Yeah, I loved playing it into Guardians, because it's just so good to block out a crush card or whatever. Okay, opponent, cool. Um, but I ended up cutting it because those decks are running Ripple, and Grasp doesn't help against Ripple very much, whereas Vexing helps you power through when you really want to. Oh, I'm so in love with Scepter. Yeah, I think there are good random leaving in Talishar games. I know, right? I think there are really good arguments for it in future metas, but it's not really at its time now. Opponent is running AB. I think I want to move this DRE more than I care about them filtering. Blood loss. Um, Cull into Graveyard's nice for DRE. And I probably... Oh, do I want to gain life or banish at the top? I feel like they're going to give me a lot, actually. So maybe we block with the Ruin. Yep, makes sense. That's fine. We get Annihilation. Not great. Although, if we do hit Nazareth, it might be good there. I'm just going to Scepter again. Yeah, if anyone's watching this and you haven't played Scepter yet, play it. It's way better than it looks. Oh, this hand's pretty good. um, yeah, we're not getting disrupted, so. Oh, that's a lot of damage. One of the things. Sorry, go ahead. It's double cut to the chase, yeah. One of the things I actually really like about playing against Huntsman on Talishar is that it's not very notable if they put on the top or bottom for the ability. And I think you just shouldn't think about it when you play against Huntsman. Like if you think about why they've put a card on top or bottom, you're just gonna like fake yourself out. I think you should just completely ignore it. Okay, so this makes 4, so we can play probably Annihilation. And if we get Rippled, we can play Eulogy instead. Um, Do we want to creepers this early? Kind of feel like I don't. We'll save it for another turn or two. I guess we still have the option depending on what they block here. We can always creepers in the Malefic. Mm. Yeah, creepering more or puppetry, it can be very good, but matters. It actually matters more in Chain Link 1, I think, the overpower. Gets him to use the defensive cards early, and then you can maybe get him for more. Yeah, so they haven't even taken damage here. Do I want to Arsenal Malefic or get 2 value out of it from Mordred? I probably don't want to get 2 value out of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have an extra rune chant than an extra life. Um, and this kind of turns a yellow Malefic into a red Malefic. Yeah, yeah. Yep, so they're just forced to block out here. Still on 40, but that's fine. Oh, de-react. Yeah. That is fine by me. Ooh. That's a weird hand. Hmm. So we're gonna play the Sonata. And then Arsenal Funeral Moon. Might be able to bait them into sending CNC that doesn't actually do anything, or might be able to pair it with Eulogy, um, which would be super good. Okay, this is a good hand. Okay, so now we can Creepers Beseech Morvrian and basically guarantee it. Uh, Vynnset stuck on the big screen. They they do witness, so we're happy to just take it. This turn's going to be huge, right? Is this 4? It's definitely 3. I guess Ripple really ruins this plan, though. Although it does mean the Morvrian will 100% hit. Yeah, okay. I think I'm happy with it. Snug now while we guaranteed it. Might as well. We can beseech here, but choose not the attack we're going to play, which is nice. It's one of the things I do love about beseech. So we probably need to pick one of the delights just in case they have ripple, so we can vexing it. But we can lead with DRE. Okay. Genius. Played around it. So at this point, the Funeral Moon can't be used with Eloquence, so I'm just gonna chuck it out. We lose a crap ton of value. But Morvrian is definitely hitting. I guess they could not block this, but surely they will. Yeah. Yep. Have you experimented with the Sin Chance, Ian? I also don't like them. Ripple. Yeah, they get around Ripple. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I tried it and didn't like it either. Um, I think that they are interesting if you hate Ripple Away and you don't care about anything else. I think they're reasonable players. Is that Sinchant slander? Yes, this is Sinchant slander. We're not happy with it. I think that we could support non-Runegate usurps, depending on the power of them. Like Runic Reaving's a pretty good card. It's effectively a Runegate that you can't play from. It's got like the same rate as a Runegate, you just can't play it from Banish. Yeah. Yeah, true. Oh my god. Okay, so um we're definitely not keeping creepers unless our opponent is very silly. But I don't want to have all these cards. Okay, so we do have Rune Chance for next turn, which is nice as well. They didn't have another Ripple. What a turn it would have been without the Ripple. Yes, without the Ripple, I think we quad gate and they definitely go to single digits. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think that most of these matchups, like I genuinely think that Vynnset has effectively no bad matchups anymore, unless your opponent sees at least one Ripple. Um, the only matchups that I think are actually bad, even without Ripple, is RKO and Marlin if they high roll. If you get to play, if you're playing grass, Marlin is much more manageable. Oh, that is so many ruins. Okay. Okay. No, they're not able to. Okay, this hand is actually pretty good. We're definitely choosing. Okay, we could actually sink below to try and get a better card. That might be good. A gate gets banished, and anything else is just good. Okay, a gate gets banished. Absolutely how I see it, except maybe also Jarl. Oh yeah, true. Jarl Ice is pretty miserable too. But we are like ridiculously strong. I think if Ripple was banned, Vynnset would LL pretty quickly. Um you're trying to decide if you agree with that? Yeah. Oh god. I'm like dead to blood dead at the end of this turn. I think we're pretty cooked, but I might be able to get there if we draw. Oh my god. Good game, opponent. You saw all three ripples. Oh, sorry, two ripples. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Look, we take those. If it happens at Nationals, I'll be upset. Today, I'm fine. Alright, I do need more Mario practice. Why is my hero not here? Yeah, I know, Captain. It's pretty stupid. Okay, here I am. Do you run Dyadic or Tunic into Mario, Ian? Yeah. It's too hard to... Go ahead. True. You do want to use your creepers. Like, I think in a fatigue deck, you really want to use it twice or more. But in Mario, once is generally game winning. And I think even more importantly than that, it's almost impossible to get your dyadic value because you just don't know when they're going to go. Even that Ripple in the meta still gets stonewalled quite easily. Most defensive decks. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think every fatigue deck that I play against and they don't see a Ripple is like 100% win rate. I know that's hyperbolic, but that's how it feels. Sorry, what were you saying? Do Mario's even play Shred? Yeah. Yep. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, y'all's also miserable. Even without Ripple, that's true. Some Marios play blues. I know. God forbid. So in this hand, I'm probably going to pitch the sink into Grimoire because I do want to be flailing and culling. I guess I can save the cull if they block out. But it looks like they're probably not doing that. Yeah, they have a bunch of reactions in the deck, but most of them block too, so I can't imagine they'll be too happy to block out with them. Also, they've got their best hero, so they want to keep at least one card. Oh, they want a mask? Why? Oh, trapdoor. Okay. Well, they're probably getting inertia, so I can't even ask another sync below then. Yeah, okay. Arguably, the frailty one's better against this hand, but they don't necessarily know that. Yeah, cool. So we'll flail and see what they do. Most of the time, they just take this, surely. They've got a hand that's worth keeping, it seems. So that's really good. We get two cards out of the hand. If it's still good enough, we can probably face, although I really doubt it's good enough to need face. Okay, and then call. They haven't even got a hero ability. I don't understand their move. No, I agree, Captain. I don't understand what they're doing, but it's good for us, whatever it is. Okay, decent hand. Okay, so this reads like T-Tox. Because why else would they keep it? I guess the other thing it could be is Codex. We don't block dagger. Blocking dagger is losing game plan. Yeah, true. Okay. I'd like a banish. Oh, that's so good. Thanks, Mario. Oh, wow. Do we creepers this turn because of that? I think there's, yeah. there's no point not. And it is guaranteed because we have the moons as well. So yeah. Yeah. And then either Arsenal the probably Arsenal the remaining moon instead of playing it. Because it can protect from codex and also eat like leave no witnesses. But even then, usually when they're inertia trapping, you can just play it out. I guess if they take no damage, yeah. Yeah, I felt really good about adding Deathly Delight back into the list. I had been running Deathly, not Deathly, Phantom Wraith, the 2 for 6 vanilla, for a while. Mostly because I hated pairing puppetry with 5 powers. So I wanted to add as much 6 power density as possible. Um, Although I've really enjoyed having Delight back in the list because it helps you control the game in a much more real way. Yeah, for sure. Dies B. Like, there's no way I'm blocking this. If it's T, yeah, okay, it's not even T-Tox. Like, who cares? Um, hmm. Okay, so if they, oh, don't pass the turn. Don't pass the turn. Don't pass the turn. Um, because they have auto pass on. Oh, always messes me up. If they block out, I'm stuck with these culls. But that presumes that they have blues, which they don't really seem to. Okay, they don't. They don't have anything. True. Yeah, let's get a random banish as well. Why not? Yeah, this is like a hyper aggro Mario list. Okay, we get Succumb, whatever. That's fine. We have a D-React, which is nice. We can break Cool Hand for Annihilation. Oh, they okay. So they can flick to draw a card and then discard it to get Arsenal. Not that that matters here in this case. Um, I think I just want to do 9 Overpower again, though. I guess I probably go ahead. Yeah. I think that there's. I think I probably should have blocked with creepers to um because now they can draw and then follow up. Whereas if I block out this, they have to draw and discard it. Well, no, they don't because they get the draw on the flick. So no, it doesn't matter. Um, we can sink this because there's no disruptive card that makes our turn literally over. Might as well get the value. Okay. Um, I don't think I care, but we might as well. I guess we can play Moon there so that we don't have to break Quill Hand, but it just doesn't matter. Yeah, there's little tiny. Yeah. Even a Mario list that has 9 copies of D-Reacts can't win from this position, I don't think. Unless the unless the deck gives us like 8 attacks in a row or something. Or like 8 non-attacks in a row. I think we're fine. Okay. Dead? Cool. Nearly 17 value per turn is pretty wild. Um. Okay, what are we doing? We've been doing an hour. Maybe we'll play one or two more games, and then we'll see if there's any drafts running soon. In the rantaways. There is not. I know. I've been playing drafts, but also I don't really enjoy them, so I haven't been playing them as much as I probably should. Okay, hopefully this is a refractor Ziggy, and we can actually get practice against what we'll see play at Nationals. Yeah, no one can do anything nearly as cool as Vynnset in Omens, so maybe the next limited set will tickle my brain. Okay, they are refractor. They are running standard. This deck, funnily enough, has AB2, which is not relevant, but it means that they can crack one of them safely. Probably want to be arseling this Beseech, if possible. I guess we can play this hand out and Arsenal sink. There's nothing to set up, so actually, I think we should. Yeah, yeah. And then we get an Eloquence, which is cool. Although probably not relevant this early in the game. Yes, although I guess Sonata is also maybe relevant. Sonata to go again. So we can like double Sonata. You don't play it? Oh wow. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, it took me a long time to get on it. But just getting 4 Malefics out by turn 3, like pretty consistently, is so strong. Read the runes. Captain, I'm not playing Read the Runes. The card is bad. I think if you're on triple red carcass, you can play Read the Runes. But that card is also not exciting to me. I don't really like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that my two slots that have Morv in them can be any card that pairs well with Oblivion. So previously I was running um Envelop to have a bit more of a pitch outlet and make rune chants and stuff. Swapped onto Morv. I think Carcass can go there in my list. Otherwise, you'd have to be replacing like Machinations. The chat goes away so quickly. Why can't I see it for very long? Wish I could see what was just said. I missed it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Do you have a setup card? Misenvelop. Yeah. Morv is just so good right now. Um, I would like to be running 3. I guess not. Yeah. Although, didn't they change that ruling? Don't cards still resolve now? I think they changed that recently. Yeah, no Purgatory Captain. It's bad in this matchup. If they're attacking enough that you have face Purgatory, the need for face Purgatory, something's going really wrong. Um, and the other thing is that you can nearly never get them to discard a card with Purgatory in this matchup. They're never discarding to pretty much anything, yeah. Oh yes, yellow symbol. So they are playing the list that top aided US Nats. Yeah, I don't really get the yellow sync. I guess it pitches for Refractor and has the text. Snipe got in a flash. Yeah, it could. Yeah. Yeah, I found it to be pretty strong. It's actually a not a great matchup for Vynnset, I think. Between Ripple and the like strong value game plan, it's a little bit too much like Enigma to be really a good matchup. Um okay, looks like they're going into flash comboing us. But yeah, I kind of believe in the deck. The numbers are pretty insane on it. Uh, well, if CLV was still around, I kind of think that Aphrodite would actually have a reason to be played. Because you could get double draw way easier. Whereas Reality Refractor doesn't allow you to swing lightning auras. So it doesn't necessarily synergize that well with this deck. Okay, I think I'm taking this on the chin and resolving a big hand by cracking Quill Hand. It might be early, but I kind of feel like this Morv will land with Beseech, and then we can Arsenal Machinations, which is nice. Plus, they have so much ward we could chew through. What do you do, and Ziggy? Come up with an idea yet? Come on. Big. Big damage. That's fine. There's only 2 more damage than I expected. So once again, we can do the cool playline where we want to pay life now, but we're going to choose the attack that we play second. Oh no, because we can't. Um, can't play DRE off of Whale, and we can't play Whale off of DRE. So we are not using Creepers this turn. That's fine. I wonder if it's worth arsenaling more of then. Hmm. How many rune chances do I have? 4. I'm not sure. Somewhat likely to have D-React in Arsenal. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna machinations. I don't know why I thought I could creep as the morve and a second attack. So we're just gonna play a slightly smaller hand. If they take the damage from flail, it's good as well. We can dairy back eloquent eulogy if we want to do an attack instead of flail, which is probably better. Have a snack while opponent thinks about unpreventable damage. I know. I love that little warning. Mm, kind of. Yeah. I kind of feel like at some point something will get printed that interacts with unpreventable damage, but I think Vynnset will be well and truly LL'd by the time they get around to that. That's like a 10 years down the line, scraping the bottom of the barrel type of design. Hmm. Interesting. I guess there's a secret fourth option, which is get the eulogy and put Morv on it if they really want to resolve this big hand. Okay. It's not that big. That's fine. We'll just Arsenal the Morv. Yeah, I think I want a eulogy. And I don't think they really get anything back. They might run Remembrance. Oh, true. That's a good point. Although, I'm not sure that's seeing play. It's much, yeah, it's definitely more worth considering than like Remembrance. Play more on Eulogy, force 2 more cards out of hand. Nah, I think they would probably just have a D-React or give their Tunic. Their big hands still only convert mostly to vanilla damage. I think I'm fine with that. Okay, they play a thingy. Bad ham. Blocks out well though. Hmm. Funny enough, I think it's just correct to block over way. I kind of wonder if it's worth running Scepter in this matchup, but Flail killing Spectre Auras and them not having enough armor to deal with it kind of feels better. But I do miss Scepter when I'm playing into this version of the deck. Mm. They generally have a better time preventing damage, like arcane damage, than physical. Especially if we're going to put a card in and they're going to put a card in. Whereas we can put no cards in and they put a card in is really good. This hand can threaten Morph twice. It can even threaten Morph twice on Chainlink 2 and 3 instead of 1 and 2. Which might kind of just be game winning. What I wouldn't do for a shadow card here. Maybe? I don't actually think we want both Morphs that strongly. I think we can roll for, like, Beseech or something. Hey, that's a reroll. Hmm. I don't know. We need the Dirge to play the turn. We don't need the Malefic, but Malefic's the best if we can't play the turn out. Hmm. Alright, we check the Morph and see if we get a Ooh. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that. See how good Sync is? It draws you Oblivion. It says Tutor Oblivion, block 4. Are you writing this down, Ian? Alright. The second we draw Shadow Puppetry, the game ends. Yeah, this session? I haven't drawn any this game. I didn't draw, like... I think I drew one into Mario just then before. Just not drawing them. Oh, they're breaking their only arcane barrier. Okay, so we didn't get puppetry, but this hand still goes 2 wide plus Nazareth at the end. So plus it has ripple proof. Yeah, what are they doing? Ah, and go again. Oh no, +1. Okay. Um, yeah, because otherwise they just can't play it, right? Because it's an action with no go again. Yeah. Yeah, but they're dead. No AB is just game over here, right? Might as well just play this now. I guess I can triple gate to take less blood debt, but I think I probably still will just double gate Naz. True. And I don't have to make the decision for ages, so it's um. But what is this dealing? 9 into like 11, so it's like 20, 26. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. So that is just lethal. So if they really want to keep like half a hand, they can. Oh, I missed my Oblivion trigger. Whoops. Wait, why did I make 6 at the end of it? Oh, okay. So I had a trigger from the last one popping. But then at the end I still had 6 anyway. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Well, we'll just... Yeah. Yeah, I can even wait until I attack again, I guess. But yeah. Like I almost want them to block out. So I guess putting it here is actually arguably beneficial. Because if they block out and we draw any go again card, we just kind of win the game. Um, just we already had a one mandated Runeblade hand. Yeah, might as well get double value out of this. Nazareth. Hello, Fossil Gaming. Right. There is nobody. Oh, we have a full queue for draft. So if this game wraps up quick enough, I'll join that. I guess the other option is technically we can flail, but I think I'm happy nazing here. Yeah. Okay, they do want to keep some cards. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, so as cool as this Mordred is, it's not actually good. Yeah. This is not an illusionist, so they can't swing it. So they're just doing 8 and arsenaling a card? And it's either the gone if it's an instant or whatever the card is. I think that I'm actually happy. Yeah, I think I'm actually just happy to banish Dirge and play out the 1-card hand. Ah, we missed the cue. It's go again. Oh, they can swing another 4. That's fine. Okay, we'll play the no card hand. Oh, they're not. Oh, yeah. You can do one or the other. Yeah. Yeah, I think our opponent is discovering that. Can't have your gone in a flash and bounce it as well. Okay. Worth paying life or no? I think why not? Yeah, it's worth 1. It's worth 2 life because I get 1 and then I get a rune chant from Whale. I turn 1 life into 2 damage is pretty good. This is probably a turn where we just close chain and use ruin because that nearly guarantees killing them. Yeah, some sort of prevention effect or life. Oh yeah, Nourishing Glow kind of prevents 2 damage. But they also have to block all the physical, and I don't think they can do both. Alright, Corrosive Space Dust. True, Corrosive Space Dust can deal us 1 damage. They haven't got flows to bounce. If they had 3 Space Dusts and a blue, we could be dead, I guess. No, we don't want to banish Opportunity. So this is 11 more damage. Yeah, they're far and away dead. Cool. Oh, they did have a dust. Interesting. Yeah. So this matchup is actually far closer than it looks on. Like, if you just looked at the 2 deck lists, you'd imagine that Vynnset's really favored, and she is favored, but it's hard. Yeah. Okay. We missed the full draft, but hopefully we'll get one eventually. Yeah, we get to play more Vynnset, which is, at the end of the day, what we're here for. Okay. Dio matchup is always super fun. Treat it like a quasi fatigue deck and have disruption to get. Yeah, it is not very disruptive, but oh fuck, I just backed out of that game. No, I fat fingered my back button on my mouse. I'm so sorry, opponent. And they can total this one turn, yeah. I think our opponent playing Astral Etchings at all, like having it in the list, is a mistake. Because you should never be breaking your Arcane Barrier. Play into one of your in real life friends. Wowee. Which one? Was it the Dio? Because I'm so sorry. my mouse. This button goes back. This one goes forward. More Mario. Always happy to practice against Mario. Kind of hate this deck. I did like it when it first came out. Like, I liked playing it, but I've grown to not like playing it or playing against it. I think I just don't like decks that are optimized. Okay. Arsenaling the React is fine. Banishing Shadow Puppetry is a little sad. Sigil and Reaper's Call? Okay, opponent. You can have it all. I play my 3 intelligence hero and they start on 43 life. Yeah. Probably just want this whale, and I'm probably not attacking on this turn. They're playing blue stains, just like you said. Hmm. No react. Interesting. See if I can keep this sink in Arsenal and just use the reduce here. Oh, T-Tox. Why didn't they... Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? So the question is, do you reduce here because you're not guaranteed that they attack again? Or do you save it because if they attack again... So I think because I have the backup sync, I should reduce here. Because if they have a follow-up, I have a plan. But if they pass, I'm going to be sad. Genius level players. So good at this game. I do like saying I'm so good at this game every time I get lucky. Yeah. Wow, you're so good at the game. No, no. I don't feel like. Oh, we see sink below again. Now, even if they react on top of this, I get to banish double blood debt, and it doesn't matter. But they're not. They're just going for damage, which is totally fine, and I don't really care. They are making underlings. Yeah, it's quite a bit of damage. If they don't have if they block out, we Arsenal Cull, which is not bad. Probably just want to get Incantation here. And probably just want to send Yellow Whale. Okay, they're taking damage, which is cool. They do want a mask. Which one do they want? Orb Weaver? Wow. Who could have guessed? And then we ask the age-old question, would I like to pay 1 life to make 1 rune chant? And the answer is yes. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we took 4 damage out of their hands, so it seems like a pretty good trade. We get another pretty decent turn. We got a lot of setup going on, which is nice. We can face Purgatory on this hand, but I probably don't think we need to unless they're going to play Savor Bloodshed. And even then they can flick it, so... yeah, so I don't think... You don't block Naked Chalicera. You're just playing for T-Tox. Yeah, there you go. No value T-Tox. Worse than a common. Yeah, exactly. Worse than a common. That common, what's it called? Scar Tissue. That was better than T-Tox. Okay. Probably Arsenaling Dirge. No point playing it for 2 value. In 2 more turns, we can get 3 value out of it if we hold it till then. Or we could potentially double gate. Actually, we can creepers this. Because I still have Quill Hand, I think I'd prefer to just put all the damage into the creeper's turn. We are pretty far behind, and they aren't blocking. Yeah, okay. Just see if how much they are willing to take. Clear's dead too, which I guess is nice. If we do manage to draw a hand that faces and still functions, that would be nice. blow up. Yeah. But I think more damage here is it's effectively disruption, which we might need to live. We have 2 rune chants next turn off of incantation. We have 4 with vexing, so we can play literally any gate. Oh right, because I also get the yeah. Okay, this hand faces and then takes their entire hand away. Hmm. Probably not blocking the Chillisera, although if they just do this, that could be miserable. Best way to find them. Oh, and they totally got a codex, don't they? Oh god. Alright, should have played around it. Did they get? No, they don't. So we don't really want any of these cards in Arsenal. Um so it's coming in for 4. This makes me feel really not happy. I think it's Sonata double armor. Take their entire hand and then try and kill them on the following turn. Best possible outcome here is that they just take all the damage, try and keep a 3-card hand to kill us, and then we take everything and they lose. Mediocre outcome is they block out. Yeah, I think Arsenal and the Dirge would have been better there. The like 2 Mario opponents that we've played against tonight haven't resolved the codex. I got a little bit overconfident. Mm, mm, overconfident. Yeah. I still think I might actually win this game though. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. How do you like losing your entire hand? Loser? Okay, opponent does block. They go down to having 1 card in hand, 1 in arsenal. I think I'm just gonna keep the succumb. Um, Next turn we might be able to pitch and play this eulogy as well, depending on how many cards we get left with. Backside, they can +3 this. Oh, I can face this actually. At this point, everything is disruption. Okay, so that just goes into Grimoire. buy eloquence. Yeah, we'll pay life. We're above 1, as you said. How many DRX we still got? 3. Or did they just cut off face anyway? Ooh, Codex of Inertia. That's interesting. Actually, thank you so much. A 5 chance. Oh, fuck. Uh, I know there's like absolutely no winning this block value either. It doesn't matter what we put in front of it, we just have to banish the last one. Uh, is it safer to block this or not block this? Sweet. Hmm. Yeah. And they have more reacts and they have attacks, so I think it's just better to block, right? Leave no can yeah, pain's pretty bad. But Leave no probably would have been good actually. If we could ever get off the top, we'd be back in it. Okay, so we draw D-Rex this turn and then we win. Okay, we did. And they have Saber. Oh my gosh. And we can't even stop it. Okay, it's good. It's game. Alright, punished for mistakes. It happens, happens. On the bright side, I think the draft is close. We got 6 out of 8 players in the draft, so might avoid starting a new game until that is ready. Okay, we got some pretty good games there actually. Except we couldn't draw puppetries, which is stupid. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I wonder. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the list. I don't think I'm going to change it before nationals. I'm really hoping that Victor actually LLs this weekend. Um, and then the meta gets thrown into chaos, and Vynnset's pretty good in the chaos. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I thought that this meta was going to end up very much like early high seas mixed with late hunted, where like Syndra, Mario, and Gravy would all kind of be the best decks, kind of like what happened at the start of high seas. Um, but Victor threw a wrench in that meta. And if he leaves, I think that is the meta then. Like you say, like aggro decks like Syndra, Mario slash disruptive decks that try and prey on those, and then Gravy, which kind of tries to prey on the disruptive decks. And in that case, we're kind of good into all of that. Like, we're not great into Gravy, but we're not bad. It's not great. It's not terrible. Yeah, 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 for sure. Let's have a look at some stats while we're waiting. I'm gonna see general matchup data from paper. Ooh, so tournaments like recent tournaments were having bad gravy win rate is interesting. Yeah, different breed for sure. Still pretty even into Mario. Still pretty bad into Victor. Yeah. A skilled Mario knows when to block, and that's the big difference. Um, Captain saying that that Gravy doesn't feel like a 27% win rate matchup, and I don't think it is. Like if we go to the online data, this will be much higher, I think. Yeah. It's closer to 40%, which actually feels pretty accurate. Um but if we're looking at like the best gravies, this does make some sense to me. Yeah. I think 40 is pretty reasonable. Yeah. With skilled gravies, I think 40 is actually high. Like that's what you'd want. Prism. Yep. So that crack's interesting. Yeah, I agree. I think that it's definitely a better matchup than Mario, and it's not statistically, so that's interesting. Um, Jarl being this low makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Um, Ira and Dorinthia are both stupid, annoying matchups. I think that neither of these is actually that bad, but going blind into them makes them pretty annoying. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, yes, venue in the chat. There is supposed to be another voice. It's Ian Shu. He's talking to me, but for some reason it's not coming through to the stream. I couldn't fix it, so we're living with it, and I'll try and fix it for Saturday morning. It's the voice of Nazareth. You guys can't hear that? Oh, okay, okay. We got a draft. I got pinged because I was not seeing it. Funnily, the Discord didn't make a ping sound. Okay. Um, my draft experience so far, I'm very bad at drafting Ziggy. Acilio is easy as all hell, and I feel very comfortable in Aurora. But like, if you look at core reaction, you're playing. You're definitely first picking this. I think Constellar Tiara is reasonable, but if you pass core reaction, whoever gets it on your right is definitely a Cilio, and then you'll never be able to be a Cilio. I think I would pick Tiara before Path. Okay, Gloves is nice. Um, we are missing a class card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 7. Yes. Um, so it's somewhat likely to be a wizard card, although because this is American packs, it could be fucking anything. Oceania packs have 2, 2, 2 plus 1 of something, which makes them way easier to read. Um, so this is yeah, no, this is I'm playing hard mode here. It's going to be much easier to read at Minats. Okay. We're getting maybe cut on wizards, so I might just hedge and take a decent lightning card. Illusionist, yeah, I think wizards getting cut. These are not good enough to be signals. Okay. We'll keep taking good lightning cards and see what gets passed. Interesting. Okay, so this is a really good Ziggy pick. Let's... Yeah. We're only losing 2 cards. Yeah, okay, I think Ziggy is open. I think Flow Tide, right? Red Duality's decent. Yes. Well, Path of Same as yellow. I got Jesus in my pod? Where? Oh, I got Jesus in my pod. Oh, should I have to pick something? We're gonna hedge this slightly. Wow, I do not know what's going on in this pod. I think I'm gonna take Authority because I want to be a Ziggy. Oh, but Aurora's so open. This sucks. Oh, but Aurora is so open. Oh my god. I don't even know. Wow, this is a really short timer. I feel like this is not enough time. What is going on? Okay. So let's Lightning Wizard Blade Wizard Illusionist Lightning. Okay. This sucks. Oh no, Wizard is completely cut off. I just don't know if Ziggy or Aurora is open. I guess there could just be someone on either side, like someone to my left and the person to their left. It was like one Ziggy, one Aurora. I think Boots is better than Yellow Path, especially if I'm not confident I'm Aurora. Oh, Head as well. Shattering Flow Tide. Alright, we're gonna still try to be Ziggy so we don't waste too many picks. Another Shattering Flow Tide. Aurora seems to be open so often. That's true, she's underdrafted. Well, Scattering Conflux is probably better. Yeah, this is actually a really good Ziggy pack. If any, something of this will have to wheel, right? Flow state embodiment's not great. Is that the resource one? Yeah, I think so too. All right, Pulse Ray yellow is fine. Okay, so the people on my right are definitely not playing Ziggy. Floating Starbreeze is probably good. These Auroras still pretty open. There must be like 4 or 5 Acilios. The Acilio cards are just dried up so instantly. Reckoning Brilliant's pretty decent with the 1-cost auras. Yeah, Blue Cardia's probably at its best because they kind of have to block late game, and then you can use the resource on auras. But Beckoning is kind of just that, but better. Red Auric or Hollow Shield? Yeah. Yeah, Hollow Shield's pretty mediocre into Aurora and Ziggy. It's only kind of decent against Acilio. Okay, I can't remember what hands we have actually. We didn't grab the arms, did we? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, but it's probably worse than actual Sanctuary. Yeah, I like to be pretty fatigue oriented when I'm drafting Ziggy, especially when thinking about playing against Acilio. I think Yellow Retort is better than Auric Shards. Yeah, I've heard people say nice things about the blue ones, like Pitch Stack, but I kind of feel like the card is not great at all. It's just fine. Flaring Spike is much better than Cardio. I actually think Glide might be better. We will take Auric Shards here. Okay, Ziggy's still pretty open. We found our seat. Okay, let's get these other cards out of here. We can just press them, can't we? Yep. Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't really want to play here. Okay, so we have quite a good set of blues. Although we probably need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good ones. We need like 3 or 4 more, maybe 5 more. We have really good fragments, but not very good auras. I'm not going to pass Polaris Pulse Ray though. Legs and arms. Nourishing Glow, not bad. I do like Nourishing. Plus the 2 arcane half the time. Sorry, we don't have a head. We have legs and arms. Hollow Shield red, not bad. Probably just want a Seeker's Hood though. We can get auras. Yellow Clear Conscience probably better than these very mediocre cards. Bad. Yeah, I'll probably just go for Blue Cardia. Hey, blue 3 block. We did need blues. Yeah, I mean Aurora has a lot of blue 3 blocks as well. And she's pretty happy on yellows too, so you kind of get to treat the yellows as blue 3 blocks. Live wire press is always interesting, but I feel like it's never actually good. Let's try it. It could be good into Acilio because they're not going to block very well. Okay, we can get fingers if we want. Otherwise, Ominous is helpful for fatiguing. I think I actually just want Ominous. I'm not sure I like fingers very much. Bad. Bad cards. Also bad. uh, Blue Auric, pitch deck. Hopefully we don't have to put it in a deck. Wow, okay, Acilio's open in this pack for some reason. Oh, so everyone was just like, oh, Ziggy's open. Dude, I don't even know. This is so bad. This is a nightmare draft. I think there might be like 2 players having a good time and everyone else seems like they're suffering. Okay. So, we don't want this or this. This is a sideboard card. We don't want this. We don't really want these. We're gonna try live wire press. We really don't want blue hollow shield. So we need 5 of these cards in our deck. Oh god. Okay. I don't know who I'm supposed to be playing against. I mean, there are good cards here. Red Shattering Float Tide's good. We've got a couple good 2 for like 2-cost fragments. Um, we're leaning pretty aggressive because we can't block all that well in our blue suite. Livewire press plus a Road of Authority. Auric shards. Yeah, that's true. It's also good with the like 2 costs because people don't always block them because they don't want to give the effect. Yeah. Look, if we verse anyone who actually has a good deck, I think we're kind of cooked. But if we verse people who struggled as much as us, which I have a feeling is probably a few. Ugh. Okay, great. Let's make a game. How do I turn off the streamer mode thing? I need to see this person's name. I don't. Oh, hide member list? No. How do you turn off streamer mode? Okay, we got there. Yes. I think I like going second into Acilio, but we don't actually have that many auras. Let's take first and try and explode them with good fragments. Okay, we do want our yellow retort and I guess blue hollow shield prevents damage. And maybe we can just explode them with auric. This is such a bad plan. Okay. Maybe they have 4 instants. Yep. I think I'm just going to play the Starbreeze anyway. It is just 1 life. Do they have Arcane? No. Okay. We've got big fragment plus auric shards. How many resources do we need for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these. So we can either block or swing Aphroditeus. Well, blocking is 3 and Aphroditeus is 2. I do hate value calculations. I play Vynnset. I don't want to do math. Like, I don't want to take the option that is mathematically better every time and then win my tournament. That's sad. Unfortunately, yes. See, Captain gets it. I hate math. Math is for nerds who block. True, true. All we have to do is make sure we have enough for enchants. Hey, Leo, how you doing? How's the snow? I completely bombed this draft because of some really strange shifting. Uh, so please don't judge my draft deck. Opponent. So the plan is we get an embodiment off this, and then next turn we draw 2 strong attacks, and then the turn after we win the game. With like, I don't know, stealing it with Aphrodite or Auric Shards or something. I think Ziggy is better than drafting Acilio. No, Acilio is by far the best hero in draft. Well, by far, like not actually that big of a margin, but um, it's easy to play Acilio, and bad Acilio decks still often win. Whereas if you bomb out your Aurora or Ziggy list, you're like really cooked. Hey Maddie, how's the snow? All my friends are at the snow, they're joining the stream. Uh okay, so this hand's also not good. Why do we draw all blues? Uh it's a really attack oriented Acilio. So do we block out to preserve the embodiment? I don't I don't hate the plan. Flittering Spike into Aura is also decent, but we don't really have a follow-up attack. I guess we could pitch, play, and have this. So that's 4 and 3 and 1 and 2. So you like 9. 4 card 9. I'm just gonna block. No snow. The concept of snow. Oh, interesting. Okay. Conceal waves. Unconceal waves. Aether bolts. Do we will print this? Arsenal Hollow Shield does not make me excited, but it can prevent damage. Alright, plan is same. Next turn, we draw good fragment cards, and we hit them down to close to dead. And then this Hollow Shield lets us Aphrodite if we get a Lightning Flow. We do have 2 of them. We could also draw Circular Flowtide. Or slide through the starlight? A well-timed live wire press could end this game, I guess. Opponent thinking, bear with me. I won't. I can't bear it. I think that is how Acilio functions, right? He literally thinks and storms shoot from him. Okay, blue core reaction. It's effectively 3 arcane. Okay. Actually, this is really good. We get to go 5 into 5, and we put live wire press on one of them. We just can't block any damage this turn. True. We can block A damage this turn. 5 damage plus a lightning flow. That's okay with me. We're not in scam range, so that's the important thing. Do we start with Flow Tide or end with it? I think starting with it's better, right? Yeah. But I kind of want them to block it. Because I want this Hollow Shield to be active. Because, like, my idea here is that they block this, and then they take, like, 9 or 6 or something from this, and then we'll be able to scam kill them with Aphrodite soon. I wanted to be Fatigue, but certainly didn't get the cards for that. They double fragment block. Oh, they're so afraid. They're so afraid. This is like best case scenario, actually. Because I guess they're worried about Auric Shards or something. Yeah. No, I don't want to discard this. I want to attack with it. Damage step. No, I want to go to... Yeah, opponent made a pretty big mistake. Attack. That's what I said, like, against a real draft deck, we lose, but against an opponent who has, like, also a pretty mediocre draft deck, I think we're fine. What are we undoing? So they can Tiara and Boots. So they probably don't actually take this live wire press. Unless they have a red in hand. Still, getting 2 lightning flow is a big win for this turn, even if they block out the press. Okay, looks like they probably have it. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Lunging press. The lunging press Ward Aura would go crazy here. Just 2 arcane? What does his hand do? Kind of doesn't do anything. So I can double pitch reds into Pulse Ray, and I can prevent this damage with Seekers and Hollow Shield, which is roughly 8, 9 value. I feel like that's probably fine. Reds on the bottom is good. Oh god, this deck is so bad. Oh god. What are we doing with our lives? We're playing 4 copies of Auric Shards and only one of them is red. Hmm. We have about the same amount of cards in deck as opponent. About the same life total. Yeah, okay. They prevented one with the flow? Oh yeah, they did. Okay. Yeah, the 2 for 7s are great. It would be nice to not have to 3-card hand them though. Okay. So we can play Flow Tide, flicker Flow Tide, prevent all of this damage, Ominous Excavation of Flow Tide back into deck. But then what do we do with this Pulse Ray? Nothing. So instead we can pitch and play the Pulse Ray. Oh, actually we can Aphrodisiac it. So I'm deciding if I want to go for Fatigue. Because like block out, put Pulse Ray on the bottom of deck is a really good Fatigue plan. Let's try that. I want to see how that goes. Kind of have a lot of life to work with the flow. So prevent. They haven't had an instant, so I guess we can take the damage. Yep. Oh wait, no. No end turn. Okay. Okay. Sorry, opponent. I hate auto pass so much. Should be illegal. So I want to put. Go ahead. I ziggied the Flow Tide, which is why I'm going to. Oh, what? Okay. Just Talishar things. I must have missed it. I'm sure I clicked it, but maybe I undid it. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. Let's just do it all before we forget. just Talishar things. And we want to put Flowchart back on the bottom. It represents quite a lot of life. And we get a Ponder. We're up a few cards in our opponent. Oh, Thunderous Retorts. Sweet. So this is Beckoning Brilliance, which I think means that the next card is Shattering Flowtide, because they were both pitched together for the 2 for 7. Is this play? No, it's discard. So this is just 3 damage. So I think I'm just gonna Hollow Shield AB. And then I can play the Beckoning, Arsenal the other Retort. Can consider flickering Retort, but doesn't really seem worth flickering the blue one. Might be worth flickering this yellow one though. Getting 2 more turns of AB would probably seal up the fatigue game plan. Summoners Excavation Shuffle. Oh, okay. That's why my pitch deck was all wrong. Yeah, I kind of just assumed to put it on the bottom. Well, you know. It's a good way to lose your game at Nats is resolving cards wrong and then getting judge called. This opponent wanted to zap me here. Is that what they're doing? Oh, they want to play a Refinement. Okay. That's all good. Good card. Okay, so we can play Flicker Circular Tide. Depending on how many instances of Arcane they do. Looks like they're only doing the one big one. Hitting them for 7 is pretty good too. Seven, yeah. Alright, let's just AP this. No point doing it now. And then we could play the Flow Tide. It was probably worth it to boots that. They're unlikely to have an on hit this late in the game, or like an on arcane. Yeah, they haven't been able to convert hands for ages. They probably just have like too many action cards. Got so many like blue and yellow spells and no instants to turn them on. Looks like they are just gonna go to 2 though. Which means we can. Okay, they got Suture. This doesn't do an arcane though. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Clear Conscience. We haven't seen that all game. Thought we had that. Um, what are we gonna do? Road Authority's good to pitch. So it's Clear Conscience, honestly. Um, no, I think we should play Clear Conscience. So let's tap this and use Flow Tide. And then we ask them to give us 2 more cards with Conscience. And Arsenal the 0 for 5. That effectively gains life on block. Random blue spells. We've got a Auric Shards Dominate Pitch stack. Pulse Rate is pretty good, actually. Oh, and Cosmic Duality, too. Oh, they block physical. That attack physical, that's great. Unfortunately, it means I'm going to be pitching Auric Shards, though. Which is fine. It prevents Arcane, so it's better than a 3 block. So we can't flicker Auric Shards. So I think it's probably just better to Polaris. But I think we've got this. They need 7 arcane damage to threaten lethal. Or I guess 6. Okay, refinement's a good start. We do have 2 ward. So if this is like actual last hurrah, we're fine. This does 1, 2, 6 damage. Might as well, might as well. They've got 1 more card in their entire deck. And then they die. Okay. Suture. Yep. Absolutely scammed that win. I feel like worked hard for that one, but didn't really deserve it. Yeah. Oh, someone's already at 2-0. That game went so long. Um I don't know what's going on in this draft group, but there's a 2-0 waiting for a game by the look of it, and there's a 1-1 drop, and everyone else seems to be gone. So I don't know what went down while we were away. Yeah. What's up, Da Vinci? You've joined right near the end. I think we're only playing about 1 more game. 30-minute long draft game. Yeah, that's what happens when you get 2 very mediocre draft decks and smash them against each other until every single card is gone in both decks. Like, I only had 3 cards left, including my arsenal. Okay, it looks like there's no 1-0s. I wonder if this 2-0 has found anyone to play against. Apparently not. Second? Cards that block. And yeah, stack's so bad. It's like a 2-card block 3. I guess you can destroy a flow. Captain, it's not noon. It's 9 p.m. Captain. I'm sleepy. I haven't had dinner yet. Kind of. I had a bowl of like instant noodles before I jumped on. Got Japanese curry waiting. What time is it over in... Where do you live? California? Los Angeles? Yeah. Oh. Well, thanks for jumping on, I guess. 4 a.m. Are you a nocturnal worker or something? Mm. All right, I think this person is also gone. Let's play one more Vynnset game to pack it up for the day. Hopefully an aggro matchup. We'll find an aggro matchup. Okay. True. Vynnset mirror? Wow. Ian won't do anything for me. Won't even play Vynnset mirror. 1 a.m. Well, 1 p.m. here. Oh, another Mario game. Great. Vynnset gambling. Yep. I've played this one a few times. We won't mess up. We're going to get a nice 100% win rate into this hero once we stop making mistakes. The games where we make mistakes and lose don't count. So we're currently 100% win rate into Mario. That's how it works in Nationals too. If you tell your judge that you made a mistake, they don't put a loss on your record. You should try it next year. Opponent disconnected. Oh. Oh, here's some peoples. Oh, that's me. That's weird. Oh, okay, Acilio. Acilio is good. Hmm. So I just bring like Max Disruption and Oblivion is blue. And I don't bring DRX. Yes, they are. Yeah, AB4 is pretty good. It's so funny how like mediocre Diatic is for a legendary card, but it's also kind of crazy good. Yeah, true. Okay, so they're actually gonna flashbolt me. This is a hand where I can take damage and cull their final card. Which is likely to be better than blocking one more damage. What do you got in there? Oh, game winning, game winning. So this is what we say. This is what we're gonna practice in. Now you have to say, "I'm a genius." Uh, is this a hand that immediately cracks Quill Hand? It kind of feels like it. Is it greedy? Ooh. Oh, they haven't got AB1. They only have AB2. No, quick game. Hmm. I guess it's technically best to play Beseech before cracking Quill Hand in case they drew another Scour. Small mistake. True. Oh, they do. Do they have a Scour? That's not an action card, buddy. You don't need to crack Striders to wobble. Okay, opponent thought about it. Thought about it. uh, okay. What? Whatever just happened. Take whatever action you have. Or crack Striders and put the whole hand on the board. Oh, I think they actually are. Bro just hates Thoughtseize. Yeah, it's Glyph Overlay. That's what I kind of thought. Um, why did they old knocker if they have 2 resources? Are they planning to pummel? Snapback? Photon? They still didn't need to old knocker. I guess they were hedging on, but they could have old knocked later. No, I think this player might just not be very good. Flail eats their battle worn and is good next time. Yeah, Captain, I think we just won this game. It doesn't have AB, and we don't have to worry about Scour for the rest of the game. DRE's pretty good. We don't have to play careful. We don't really have to think at all. We just kill our opponent, and they can't block. I guess the only thing we need to worry about is the life total. It's getting pretty chilly. I wonder what temperature it is. I guess I could get a sigil. Oh, they haven't even got any sigils, so no. It is 16 degrees Celsius. It's probably not cold to most of the people in this chat, who are probably European. Yeah, I think if our opponent had AB, I would be happy to set up for DRE. But with no AB, they're dead in like 2 turns, whether I set up or not. So I might as well not take the blood dirt. So we don't actually care about the machinations here. And we can't prevent all of it. That's fine. Strike twice. And what does this do? Mega Ponder. That seems pretty good. 40 there. 40 what? Celsius? What the hell? It gets to 40 degrees in France? I thought that was like a strictly California and Australia temperature. Talishar, please come back. I think I'd rather have one more life than this Funeralman. Honestly. Celsius, holy moly. I didn't actually think it got that hot in Europe. 40's bad. That's really hot. So 40 is like, I think I looked this up one time. It's like 110 Fahrenheit or something stupid. Like, sounds like a lot in Fahrenheit. 105. Yeah, that's okay. Numbers suck. Numbers suck for sure. Uh, Interesting. They banished an instant, which means they're protecting action cards. Vynnset, get out of the fucking way. Talishar goes down. When Talishars get down in Spain, we say it's Javier Folk? What? I don't know who that is. Sorry. Prime Minister? Bill Arcana. Um. God, how good would Ebenfold be here? If this deck's actually good, I'm pretty tempted to put it back in the deck. Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's not actually a bad matchup, so I think it's okay to just not have a headpiece into this deck. And if they're playing Gone in a Flash, Crown's pretty good against that deck. Because of football matches streams. What? When Talishar goes down, you blame football matches because they use all the bandwidth? Am I not Spanish enough to get this joke? I don't understand. Scour doesn't actually do anything, buddy. It can't kill Rune Blood. Yeah, you can resolve the card. Yep, well done. Uh, this is a good Creeper's hand. Oh no, because I have to play the Dirge, so it's actually not. Oh well, we block. Gives go again, can take no attack action. Best play pattern in the world, Dirge eating incantation. Okay, can see. Alright, big fumbles from opponent. I think that is not representative of the matchup at all. Thanks for being on, Ian. Unfortunately, no one else can hear you, so they all think I am crazy. Thank you. Thanks for everyone who's come to watch. I will be having 3 more of these. So there's one on my Saturday morning, my Sunday morning, and then my Monday afternoon. If you want the times for that, there is a video on the channel that has all the information, or you can join the Discord. It's all in there as well. I'll probably put in the description of this video as well. Thanks, Da Vinci, for joining in. Hopefully, next time we have a guest, you'll be able to hear them. Say bye, Ian. Ian says, see everybody. And I'm going to stop the stream.